Okay, greetings anybody who's watching this. I'm probably shooting this too early in the day. I still haven't taken care of that. You know, it's a backlight. I've tried to thought of a way to title this video I'm going for here, but as of now I'm not sure what I'd want to do, but I'll just get into it anyway. Again, I do want to thank you for watching, and let's just proceed this, and this goes out to greetings everybody out there. It has to do with the content on this channel, what I'm trying to do, and maybe I'll go a little bit in the background. I want to start with like my group Caters. There's a little bit of a story about this channel, and I will add it to about this channel. I did abstract strategy games, just seeing a bunch of that there, and then started a nonprofit for it and felt there was another group. That's where Caters came about. But I've been feeling my mission here was that there was too much focus on the AAA side of things, what we know as AAA here. And I felt that everybody and their cousin was heading that way. You had to do Call of Duty and everything else, not much in indies. So for a number of years here, been plugging my efforts. That's what my Cater Groups is. I've had it for a few years up now. And my idea was just to let's cheerleader all the like the indie designs, the smaller stuff. And I used to call it like Neo Retro, which is like remakes. Funny thing happened along the way. It appears now, with like Minecraft, that the hottest content on the internet and game and YouTube ends up being the indie stuff. You know, like Minecraft, huge channel here. And it seems like if you try to do it too heavily AAA, unless you have it, you're going to get a copyright infringement. And that there was, it's like I have accomplished a mission of some sort, without really doing much. I mean, I'm not that huge here. But it leaves me with an identity crisis of sort. I don't know if that's the right word, but what am I doing with this channel? I have a goal here of getting like 100, well, my game rules on how to play them. I'm also doing the Mutator Monday. I'm looking to show some other stuff here. You know, but it looks like the marketplace itself is pushing it in that direction because the other part, the AAA side, which is what I thought, isn't really sustainable. You can't do winner take all. You can't think, and Midway did this, when they went right down the tubes. You knew they were behind. You knew something was over when they decided to do a game on it. They did a World War II game, right as Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out. They said, oh, we're going to do this. You can't let NARC. So they ended up rebooting NARC to be a sandbox game, crime game. Behind the scene, I mean, it ended up being years behind. So I really wonder what's going to happen to this channel. I'll be right in the middle of the mainstream if I keep doing this. I do want to do a different perspective. Now, at least the thing here about internet popularity and all that and what I'd like to do here. I mean, ideally, you want to make a living, and I certainly need to do that. I want to get enough views here, but do I want to do it? And that leads me another thing. You might see Minecraft popping up on this channel. Reason why, I do have an interest in Minecraft. I feel it's kind of relevant. When I did the Caters, went from Neo Retro to Indie, you start picking up small developers. I have an interest in innovation. I have an interest in games that are games, though. You know, the Stanley Parable, I think, is brilliant. I don't consider it a game, though. I consider it an interactive experience. So I am sorting out my own identity here and everything. Maybe I'll find myself better. I do want to have a unique voice here. So anyhow, this is, you know, one of my, I have to wonder where does the future of this group head, this YouTube channel head, and whatever I'm doing. You know, you'd like case of somebody myself here, I really would like to, you know, be marketable. I want to monetize this. But it doesn't mean I go ahead and pursue everything else here. Several sins on the internet. One of the big ones is being where you not want to be. And, you know, if I mislead people with a banner, I don't want to click on it. There are several things. Another one was actually trying to be genuinely authentic in what you're doing. And the trick is to actually have enough appeal that people watch. The way they do this is how long you watch this video, relevant to whether or not I can be found there. But you want to be relevant. You want to do that. You want to connect with people. But at the same time, you could also run Google Analytics and just come up with a channel for it and be like behind the scenes here. So the stuff I'm doing here is from myself genuinely interesting, and also what I see other people doing, and I'm trying to do that dance of finding where to connect with everybody here in my own thing. Yes, I will do like the Atari 8-bit stuff. It's my personal bias platform, and when you see that, you get close enough to the Commodore. I'm also looking at commentary. I want to do something a little bit different, give you a bit more on it. But anyhow, just wanted to check in here with this. Not sure what I'm going to entitle this. Yeah, I'm probably going to work on it a bit. I don't know if the annotation is going to show up here. I'm just speaking from the heart here. And it might be very possible as I get better at doing this, I will be less need to do it. I still want to add it to some stuff, though. But anyhow, this is from the heart. What I'm trying to do here with this channel is I really want to get across to my memories. And that's another thing, too. Let's clarify a little bit here. This is not a nostalgia channel. I will get into some nostalgia. People don't live in nostalgia. My idea is I want to champion these. Apparently the market's helping out here. But, you know, like the DuckTales remix. Something highly appropriate for this channel if I could somehow get it to run. I'm a bit limited when I'm doing technically, so that's the reason why you don't see it. But, you know, stuff like that there, I feel it's fair game. The one thing about nostalgia, you live in and it ends up not being as good as you exactly remember. Well, some stuff holds up, but other stuff, you know, doesn't. It's not as good as you are. I mean, but I remember, I think it was Matthew Doucette, Zona, I believe. Anyhow, give a shout out to him here. I think he did an interview on this and spoke about the way to do it right. And you're kind of getting a core of what I'm doing. You'll see board game. Is what you want to do here is you want to take the best of what you remember and polish it up. I am not opposed to updating. I'm fully supported. You should see on the board game side. You know, board game hacking. Take chess, add some stuff to it. Take checkers, do this here. So yeah, that's a core part of it. Just because that stuff is cheap. You got them laying around. Use it. But I'm not just that. You know, I do the video game side stuff. And I guess one of the challenges I have here with this channel is to try to do a balanced approach between tabletop games and classic old-style games and video game stuff. So, this is my explanatory video of what I'm seeing with trends and everything else happening when I'm watching videos and like, oh, I could do that, I could do that. You know, oh, I could follow World of Tanks. I feel it, you know, fits. It's popular. It's just not retro, necessarily. It might be a retro update or something else, the MMO stuff. You know, trying to hit the balance, too, because I don't feel inclined to want to do Call of Duty. Destiny, I really don't feel like doing it. Even one of my favorite games, Borderlands 2 from last generation, I have on the PlayStation Vita, which I have. I don't feel like doing it here. But then you know, you look at something like Minecraft, feel it's appropriate. You know, feel free to give comments below what you think is inbound and outbound comment. I also want to add commentary. The fine line I have between this channel is, you know, you do these different things, and how do you bring it together to get people to consistently watch? Maybe schedule things regularly. That's why I Mutator Monday and try to do stuff there. Anyhow, I'm plugging away at this. I feel free to welcome comments below. And, yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. And as I said, I was going to do another video, but I'll have that. We got a lot more Mutator Mondays coming up. I managed to look over some stuff, and we got weeks of that coming up, so. Anyhow, I guess this might be a video on the long view about what this channel is, and that might be the best way I can describe it. But this isn't an idea. I am not using Google Analytics to see what the heck people want to click on. So now I can do a Five Nights at Freddy's video. Tip my hat to it. I wish you guys well. It's like kind of a bit overdone, but Minecraft feels appropriate. I just don't feel like doing jump scares. Pardon me on that. I have much respect for it. But for me to do that to clickbait, I don't want to do that. I want to genuinely connect here. By the way, speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, I was thinking of doing Five Nights of Fast Eddie. If you want to give me some, you know, post below here. If you've gotten this far a video, please post a comment below. Come up with some video games named Freddie and Eddie that I actually could do a game on. And if you're actually gotten this far and do that, just, you know, if you don't even know what Fast Eddie is, go ahead. It's an Atari 2600 game, platformer where you're going around. Maybe do 5 nights of it. I'll do play on words on popular stuff and all that. It's not for clickbait. I'm just trying to have a good time. And I got to figure out stuff also with the demo day. Now, this is kind of, I guess, this morphed into a long view of this channel and what I'm trying to head for here and the challenges of what am I going to do if all of a sudden I'm in the middle of popular content. I don't have an interest in just doing nostalgia. I'll show you some stuff here. Look for updates, but I want to find stuff you haven't seen before. And again, try to change perceptions on that and all that. and not just board game stuff, but video game side stuff. And I'm just trying to do things. I got to stand out differently here, but be of interest. You connect. So it's a challenge, and I guess that's the long view we have of this channel, and so that's it. So anyhow, I mentioned Five Nights at Freddy's. Is there any retro game or anything else Eddie related we can do? Maybe I'll do a play marathon on it. Fast Eddie. I don't think I've gone downhill on the guards in this here in these old school games. But anyhow, well, okay, that's about it. And feel free to post comments below. I welcome. Thank you for your time. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you got to do it again. May your die always roll. Thank you for your time, and may your die always roll 5.